Wasn't he sitting on Twitch? No, Twitch was on
The
the other
Udyr, the
team.
Udyr.
Udyr, that's right, the Udyr. I bet you it's gonna be like Spirit. Yep.
It is, Spirit Guard Udyr.
Udyr.
I like it. There's such a cool skin though as well. A lot of people when it came out, they said it should have been like the original Udyr skin because it fits the theme so well. I definitely think it's legendary material though.
I think the one that I'm looking up to the most is the season 3 rewards for being gold. Is the Elise that's going to be coming out.
Right.
I know. I'm going to try to be grinding my way to gold to try and get that skin.
Yeah, so many people at the moment in solo queue are just going so hard trying to get it Victorious Elise, as well as the ward skins that you get as well. I think that was a really cool idea of Riot to give you something permanent like that you can have to represent that you did get there. Very cool.
Yeah, I know a couple of people who actually don't refuse to buy skins. They said, "Oh, it's not needed. I don't need a skin for it." I know Cloud9 Limit Nation doesn't play with skins.
Really?
Yeah, but for me personally,
oh my God.
I need a skin. I want to rock a skin. I like Jax. I like Fisherman Jax. That's who I play.
Oh, of course, man. The skins, they change how you play some heroes as well. Like, I can't play Corki unless I'm playing like Earthrider Corki because it changes the attack animation. Just so many small things like that. And you have skins that are lucky or unlucky.
Yeah, for some people. I mean, like I used to main Malphite for a while too, and I wanted some of his skins until but I'll use either his original skin or I'll just use Shamrock Malphite because all the other because all the other ones will telegraph the ultimate when you decide to use it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
If you use Glacial Malphite, you actually shed your Glacial right before you take off. So if someone's paying, I mean, it's hard to see, but if someone's paying attention, they can just flash out of the ult.
I didn't know that. I have Glacial Malphite, and that's the skin I use for him as well. Damn.
Yeah.
It's just like I think it's the Flame Wukong. When you go decoy, his flames stop and start, so it's very easy to tell. So you just can't use because it gives so much away.
Me personally, whenever a Wukong decoys, I just decide to attack the decoy because I don't know if the person's juking me or not. And if they do end up juking me, I don't want to look stupid. So if I can get a kill, I can get a kill.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Bloodlord Vlad is bad luck from Starry in the Twitch chat. Bad luck, man. $20 for a skin, and you got bad luck using it. Bad luck.
That's unfortunate, especially with the $20 skin. That's why I like to go for the cheaper ones. And if I do get a more expensive one, I go, hey, talk to some family. It's my birthday. You guys should get me some League of Legends skins. I don't want to pay for that.
Nice, nice.
My most expensive skin right now is Bandit Sivir, and I won that in a bet. So,
is that a legacy skin or?
No, it's just a standard. It's $9.75.
Ah, I
think that is with her. I do have Spectacular Sivir though. I was using that for a while, but nice. I don't know. Bandit Sivir, just something. She's still viable, but you got to win the game in about 25 to 30 minutes.
Yep. Otherwise, she drops off like a rock. Sivir's so good at momentum plays though. Can push down turrets and take dragons so easily with her ultimate. Very cool champion. I wish she was played more. I just don't think we've seen a competitive Sivir in a very long time.
Well, I mean, there's so much better champions than her on this part. And here we go. With Elise, she's starting off with the Blasting Wand. I think this is a great choice. And the Amplifying Totem. It's going to give her a lot of just early damage against the Renekton in the 1v1 matchup.
It looks like she's almost going for a Void Staff first or a Rylai's Crystal Scepter. And it's definitely going to help her out if she can get that item before the end of the game, before her next life is used. Renekton hasn't actually purchased anything yet. I think he'd benefit from maybe just he's actually going a Brutalizer, so I think that's pretty cool as well. Going Glass Cannon.
Exactly, and that's what you want to do in 1v1 matchups. That you just want to go Glass Cannon, try to put down as much damage as possible. I see a Chain Vest coming out from Jarvan. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. If he's going up against a Zac who's AP, I don't think he's going to do very well with that.
Yeah, maybe he's predicting that either the Renekton or the Twitch are going to stay in after they kill their counterparts. And that's going to help him out against everyone on that team except the Zac. So,
yeah, definitely. And then Twitch is starting out with 3 Doran shields and some pots. We saw how this worked last time with the Xin Zhao. I actually had to give it to the Xin Zhao. I mean, it's going to give him a little bit of sustain. It's going to let him mitigate some of the damage. but it just doesn't work out too well in the overall end because you're blocking damage, but you're just not dealing enough to actually help.
I think Twitch is going to use that HP regen while he's invisible to run around and regen to full. So if he manages to pull this off, it's going to be really cool.
If you can manage to pull this off. Okay, so we're going to have Renekton and Elise going down. Elise putting down some early damage, already taking back to the half health. Ignite goes on, barrier equips down, and then another barrier from Elise that just rocks Renekton, and it's taken down so low, but this is just going to be an easy kill for Twitch.
Twitch arrives, takes barely 50 damage before he goes down. Really quick kill.
Twitch is going to be going up against the Nautilus, and here he is. He's just hiding in the bush. This is a good move on him, just trying to bait them closer, land the slow, land the expunge, and just try to deal as much damage as possible. And then Nautilus misses the hook that was so important for him to grab, but Twitch just goes invisible and just tries to kite it out some more.
Yeah, Dredgeland has such a huge cooldown as well, 17 seconds. So he's not going to be able to connect. He needs to land that Dredgeland, as you say, otherwise he's just never going to get there. And Twitch doing some really nice kiting here. Getting a couple of those poison stacks down, hasn't used his slow yet. Still has all of his abilities up, all his cooldowns, all his summoners, and Nautilus has to land the hook, otherwise it's going to be terrible for him.
And there's a hook from Nautilus. He throws on his shield and tries to get some more damage down. And then Twitch landing the slow and just continues attacking, but not really doing a whole lot of damage. And that's what I was talking about. Starting off with a 3 Doran shield, you're not going to be putting a lot of damage down early.
No, not at all. Although Nautilus isn't getting much damage back as well, he's got a giant spell and a couple of components to make an Emblem of Valor. So Twitch trying to get that Storm Shot, I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, and then it's a hook again, but nothing really capitalized on it. And Twitch just going at it, just trying to land auto attack after auto attack. The slow does land, but Nautilus is taking so slow, so low. The barrier is popped, and he's just going to keep going. And this is going to be a win for Twitch.
I think it is, yeah, and Twitch takes that one away. They were just basically slapping each other with like wet noodles. No damage on either of them. And Twitch did reveal himself. Has got the spray and play. Barrier does come out. Getting some nice damage down on the Jarvan. He's trying to kite away as best as possible. Twitch has used both his summoner spells now. Jarvan still has his summoner heal. And his abilities are up in 2 seconds. Can Twitch take 2 people down? I think he can. Getting some really nice damage down. Has gone invisible. Is trying to snipe him. But the Cataclysm does come out.
But he does take Jarvan down very low, and as we can see, we have Zach just bouncing in, getting the kill right away. It looks like he is going for the Spirit Visage build, so that is going to help him with the sustain, but he is going to go against Brand. The only thing he can do right now is try to avoid some of those skill shots that Brand is just absolutely landing.
He is. Brand's hit every single one of them so far. Gets the stun as well. Corrupted Hero just taking unbelievable amounts of damage.
And
he starts
there's the Lisp bounce. And then there's the Cell Division. Is he going to be able to pick it up in time? If not, he's just going to be able to put down some more damage on Brand. Hopefully this works out. He's taken so low. The Ignite goes down. Is he going to be able to pick this up? No. The barrier gets dropped down by Brand. He picks up a kill.
So Draven's actually disconnected. So it'll be interesting to see what these players are going to do, as there is a 3-minute delay. So Draven is actually entering. The People's Whisper is here.
Lands the stun, gets the Ignite thrown on him, spins in. There's the barrier. He's taken down so low. You're kind of disappointing me, People's Whisper. I'm sorry. There's the Undying Rage going at it, and
I think he's just going to go down.
He just goes down to the Brand. Brand picking up 2 kills for the other team, and Draven did connect back. Looks like he's loading in.
All right, so hopefully he can run in and do his lives like normal. So, wow. Kangaroo just wrecked the People's Whisper. Just got out-kited, really. Kangaroo just hit all of his skill shots, hit all of his stuns. Really well played by him to stop the Tryndamere from right-clicking him, really.
Oh, definitely. But, I mean, let's take this into account, though. Like, he was going up against a melee character, someone who has to get in close to do damage. And with Brand as a skill shot person, you can't miss a point-blank skill shot. It's almost impossible. You just have to click right in front of you. I think what they probably should have done was just kind of hang back a little bit, try to bait out some of the spells, and then go in and try to land that kill.
Yeah, it was a hard situation all around. Tryndamere didn't have a ghost or anything like that to slow him down other than that Mocking Shout, and it just wasn't enough. So Draven has reconnected and he comes in. Brand misses both of his skill shots the first time he has, and I think Draven's just going to be able to right-click him. He does throw out those Whirling Axes, and he does bring the Brand down. So we're on to the last member for both teams. So Udyr and Draven.
Definitely. So Udyr, I think Udyr is going to give Draven a little bit of trouble. I mean, he does have the stand aside to try and keep him at bay, and he does have the spinning axes to try and land more damage. But I mean, if he just needs to kite him up a little more, if Udyr gets close, that's where you're going to see some of the damage being put out by him, and just like that. Just the stuns are too strong. So much damage coming down from the Udyr.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Such a strong 1v1 hero. And we are going to see Renekton against Udyr. So Udyr has got a point in pretty much everything except Phoenix. Getting some really nice damage down on the Renekton. Renekton still has Dominus, however. Still has his barrier, even. So this is really tanky.
There's a barrier popped by Renekton. Renekton's probably going to be able to pick this up. I'm surprised that Renekton actually didn't buy anything. He got boots, but I mean, I don't find them very effective right now. And he's going to go up against Elise, but he's so low on health. He's going to have to pop that. Nope.
Wow.
He didn't even have a chance to pop his ultimate to try and survive that, and Elise just picks that up, no problem.
No problem at all. And Marty96 is coming in. He has got those 3 Dorans and a Prospector's Blade, so a little bit more damage. Ignite is down, Barrier is down as well. Spray and Pray going through all the Spiderlings. He's actually getting some really nice damage off in this Elise. That Spray and Pray is definitely working out for him, considering he has next to no items compared to this Elise.
Yeah, that's very true. And what I would do right here, I mean, she is really low, but she has the ability to burst Twitch down so much. If he can land just land some more hits on her, there it is. And if he can get and the repel goes up to try and last a little longer, but Twitch just gets the last bit of damage. But he's going to go up against a really tanky Nautilus. I don't know if he's going to be able to handle this.
And I don't think he's going to be able to. Mad696969 comes in. Wow, actually Twitch does get the stealth. He had queued up an HP potion as well. He's going to get a couple hundred HP. Misses the slow, however. And Nautilus is going to be able to fire that dredge line. Misses the dredge line, actually. The Riptide is going to come out in a second. Isn't going to get enough distance. He's going to have to fire the depth charge if he wants this Twitch. Otherwise, Twitch is going to regen.
All Twitch is going to try and do right now, he's just going to try and go invisible, try to get some much regen, but he gets caught out right there. And it's not looking good for Twitch right now. I mean, if he can keep going back and forth, then maybe he can lay down enough damage, but it's still going to go to Nautilus.
And yeah, Zac is coming in against Nautilus. Zac has a Spirit Visage, so very, very tanky corrupted hero. So he's going to have a lot of sustain. He has to pick up his blobs, though. Nautilus should be walking on them to try to destroy them, but hasn't been able to cancel any of them just yet. And it looks like Zac is just going to be able to walk all over this Nautilus, and he does bring him down.
There we go. And I think his passive should be down, if I'm not mistaken. And there's the list bounce, landing on Brand. But Brand, again, hitting all his skill shots. You can't exactly miss point-blank skill shots, except for that one, perhaps. And the ultimate does go down, but they're both so low.
And Corrupted Hero picks it up. Nice play.
Getting the jump right on top of him, but J4 is just going to come in and going to be able to clean this up very quickly. Oh, and the passive is up. I was mistaken. Is he going to be able to get the blobs
I think he is. He has so much damage at the moment.
And there it is. No, they reform, and he just goes, nope, not enough damage for you.
All right, and Trinity
People's Whisper comes in. He has the
throw?
BF sword. Hopefully he can do some damage. Look, he's taken already down to half health, but he's doing a lot of work back towards the Jarvan. Please don't disappoint me. The Ignite goes down. Both barriers are popped. He does have ultimate available. There's a Cataclysm used. There's the Undying Rage. He's going to pick up at least 1 kill.
Nice play.
But he's going to be going up against Is he going to be? Yeah, he will be going up against Udyr. And I'm sorry. Well, he has a Storm
Shield. Is it going to be enough? I think the Udyr is probably going to take this one away. Huge Tiger stance.
That's it.
And Draven's the last member. Can Draven bring down this Udyr? The Exhaust has already gone down. Tiger stance as well to mitigate some of the damage. Doing so much damage with the Tiger. Draven's doing a nice whirling axes though. I don't think he's going to be able to take this Udyr down in a 1v1. And he's not.
No, he wasn't like. And what the problem right there was that Draven tried to go head on. Draven is a distance carry. He's an 80 carry. He's meant to be at the back line. So he probably should have tried kiting that around just a little more. And I think he probably would have got that fight.
Yeah, most definitely. So that is Team C that won our